So we're off up to the start for the second semi-final of the Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup for schoolboy age. Shiplake College, the local school on the top of your picture, racing in their very distinctive yellow and orange tops, and Eton College in their unmistakable light blue tops on the island side. It's a match-up. Who's going to race Scotch College? They came down the course in that fantastic race with St Paul's earlier. This is the contest to see who will race them in tomorrow's final. Kath, one of these real matchups, isn't it?
Yeah, again, semi-finals, the PE is getting serious, and they will know what's waiting on the other side of the jaw is not going to be easy, even if they don't know precisely the result of that race yet. But of course, both of these crews have had great results through the season. They haven't won in this event, or Shiplake I don't think have ever won in this event, but to be in the semi-finals is, you know, something that's part of their rebuilding programme under Dave Curry at Shiplake.
So that was off the start, and now we're joining from our camera halfway down the course. So I guess they've got 2/3 of the course to row, and you can look for yourselves, can't you? It's pretty even matched up there. You can see the back of the Eton bowman, Henry Pooley, whose dad, Guy Pooley, rode in the 1996 Olympics, and then the bow of the Shiplake crew on the right of your picture, Tom Borrett, 17 years of age, used to row with Walton Rowing Club last year, and they look pretty level.
Brilliant performance. Shiplake absolutely taking it to Eton. Eton were rating very high in the race yesterday when they were against Radley, and that surprised me that they were really sort of put in a very what seemed quite an expensive performance there. So be interesting to see what's left at the end of this race, because both are under pressure here, and Shiplake are absolutely taking it to Eton with everything they've got.
I love that. And again, we just had a look there at the Shiplake stroke, Sydney Burans, and winner of the school's head this year. There's the Eton stroke, Henry Pearson. His dad is also a very strong veteran rower, rows for the Molesey Leggings group, and been watching this race with interest. If he's not on the launch, he's certainly watching these screens in the stewards enclosure. And it's a really, really interesting race. Eton just with the advantage, the crew on the left of your picture at the moment, perhaps about 3 or 4 metres advantage over Shiplake. But this race will go the whole distance, and even though that is a slight margin that Eton have eked out for the moment, I'm sure their coach, Mark Fangan Hall, son of Graham Hall, who coached the British Olympic 8 in 1980 to a silver medal.
Just put in quite a sustained push there, looking more lively to me. I don't know if Shiplake sort of spend a lot early in the race to stay with them, but Eton have just walked away in that last period there, and the heads are up, and it's looking a little bit sharper. Shiplake were in such a great position and such a great first part of the race to take it to Eton, but Eton are showing more strength here, and the fantastic history they have in this event. They've won it 13 times, and no other school can come close to that, and they haven't won it for a few years, so they want to be back in there saying, yeah, we want to increase our lead. But you know, they're really going for it, aren't they? The rate is high, and they are piling it in.
I love the impassive features on Simon Nunnian, the 6th man, the 17-year-old. He was just looking straight down the bow, no expression of pain on his face, but you can see from his blade he's really put it in, because the Eton crew have stretched out on Shiplake, and they've really got that, well, just can we break clear water? Their cox, Ollie Perry, will be saying, give me clear water. And the Shiplake cox, Jacob Kirby, will be saying, let's keep in contact, let's keep in contact. Shiplake now have got it all to do. What's in their locker? What is in their locker now? What can they pull out? Because I look down the course, there's about 500-600 metres to go. That's not a lot of water for Shiplake to pull back, Kath.
They've still got contact. They are still got contact. They've started to move back a little bit, but they need to make a big move if they want to really get that length back now. I mean, they've got to somehow find extra rate, extra power. Can they do it? Can they get themselves to their first final? They are having a go. They are raising the rate. They are trying to bite back. They're trying to take it back to Eton.
In a way, it's a bit of I know rowing's a big sport at Shiplake, but only 300 kids to choose from and 1,300 kids at Eton. I mean, it's a wonder that Shiplake can have a crew this
It's fantastic, yeah. But they've been right up there in the last few years in all of the school races. So they are really raising the standard of what's possible for Shiplake. It's a big moment for the school to be in a race like this. Can they find any more? They're piling it in Henry Pearson, the stroke of Eton. You can see the effort going in there to try and make sure that they maintain their lead.
So coming up, to about the last 20 strokes. They're just going to pass the progress board. Eton College have got a commanding lead at this stage of the race with that much water left in the semi-final of the Princess Elizabeth Cup. It looks like the Etonians will be going through to race Scotch College. There's the camera at the finish. You can tell it's coming, can't you? Eton College will come up to the finish line, take this second semi-final of the Princess Elizabeth Cup from their rivals Shiplake College, the local boys. Heads down. It was a valiant race, but Eton really did the business in the middle of the course.
Brilliant race. Eton know that they have a big race to come, and they definitely wanted to show and get a clear length over Shiplake, and they have the formidable Scotch College Melbourne waiting for them tomorrow.